following is a presentation of Dakota Radio Group Sports and DRGnews.com.
94.5 KPLO is proud to present coverage of area high school sports. This game can be heard anywhere around the world on DRGnews.com and watched on YouTube. Just search KPLO Sports. Now, it's time for the pregame with Darren Boyle.
Hi, and a very good evening to you. We welcome you to the Miller Armory in Miller, South Dakota, where tonight we present coverage of regional high school basketball on KPLO. A doubleheader of girls and boys basketball coming your way tonight. The girls' game is first as it features the Miller Rustlers taking on the Chamberlain Cubs. And our coverage of regional high school sports on KPLO brought to you by the Prairie Post, the South Dakota Office of Highway Safety, May Adam, the Jet Lanes, the South Dakota Attorney General's Division of Consumer Protection, Harry K. Chevrolet and Ford, Hutch's Cafe, Buy Right Seed, Midwest Cooperatives, and Darren Boyle Sales. Our coverage of regional high school basketball tonight is also being brought to you by KPI Insurance, by the First Dakota National Bank, Fiery Brothers, Edward Jones, the Great Western Bank, Chamberlain Building Supply, Farmco, Al's Oasis, and Thrivent Financial. And also bringing us coverage of tonight's girls and boys doubleheader, the folks at Oakley Farm and Ranch Supply, the Miller Press, Miller Rexall Drug, Wilbur Ellis, Ken Clark Insurance, Advanced Collision and Repair, and Jan Bussey Ford. John Neff is our technical director at Dakota Radio Group's World Headquarters, and my name is Darren Boyle. We thank you for joining us tonight for our coverage of regional high school basketball, and it's always a good time when these two teams get together. One of our biggest rivalries, as the Chamberlain Cubs, the girls team comes in with a record of 4-5. They take on a Miller Rustlers squad who got a big win over Crow Creek Tuesday night. We had that game for you on KPLO. The Rustlers now 5-2 on the season, and they control their destiny as far as the top seed in Region 6A is concerned. And on Chamberlain's side of the equation, with that 4-5 overall record, they have an opportunity, if they can continue to win out, that they can hang on to either the third or fourth seed of the region, which would allow them to have a game at home in their opening round of the region tournament. So lots to play for, and you can throw out the records and you can throw out what to expect when these two teams get together, because we've been doing this for a long time, and anything can happen when Chamberlain and Miller plays. And in front of a very good crowd, we expect two good ball games here tonight. This is our Prairie Post pregame brought to you by the Prairie Post, and we should mention to you the South Dakota Office of Highway Safety says snow means slow. Drive for our winter driving conditions. A lot to talk about in our Prairie Post pregame. We'll pause for 3 minutes and return. You're listening to coverage of regional high school basketball from KPLO.
The Prairie Post and Presho and Farmers Union Oil Company of Presho, Reliance, Draper, and Murdo are proud sponsors of high school athletics. Farmers Union Oil Company is your local supplier for bulk gas, diesel fuel, and propane, along with other farm and ranch needs. At the Prairie Post and Presho, they invite you in for hot food on the go, a cold beverage in the casino and lounge, and a quick place to fuel up with Cenex brand quality fuels with 24-hour pay-at-the-pump service. Stop and see the friendly folks at Prairie Post and Farmers Union Oil Company in Presho, Reliance, Draper, and Murdo, bringing you the KPLO Prairie Post pregame show.
See Oakley Farm and Ranch Supply for all your farming and ranching needs. They offer Harper shovels and brooms, Duflex and Z-tags, calf sleds, colostrum milk replacer, and Diablo cutting blades. See them for Tartar gates, banjo fittings, and bore trailer wheels. They carry youth and adult muck boots, insulated bibs, hats, gloves, plus scarves, bandanas, snow tubes, and toboggans. Oakley Farm and Ranch Supply, open Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. to 6:30 p.m., and Sunday, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. North Broadway in Miller.
The Miller Press, one-stop shopping for your business. Their commercial print shop can make the business of doing business a breeze. The staff at Miller Press can help you with letterheads, printed envelopes, invoices, sales tickets, business cards, as well as other products such as napkins, silverware, to-go containers, toilet tissue, and uniforms. They do customized printing on paper and clothing. Make doing business a breeze by one-stop shopping at the Miller Press. Commercial printing, screen printing, and advertising. They do it all at the Miller Press, 114 West 3rd Street in Miller, or call 853-3575. Miller Rexall Drug is a locally owned Health Mart pharmacy. Pharmacists Trent and Travis care about their customers and provide fast, friendly, and professional pharmacy services to help you get and stay well. Medicare and all major insurances are accepted, and free delivery or mail service of prescriptions is available, along with price matching. Check out the old-fashioned soda fountain and gift card mall. Their Hallmark cards, wine department, great gift selection, toy and dollar sections, photo machine, and more. Miller Rexall Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
The staffs at Wilbur Ellis and Highmore, Blunt, and Miller wish the best of luck to the area high school sports athletes, and they're proud to bring you this game. Learning teamwork and dedication now provides great lessons for life and their wish to successful season. Just like the success the team at Wilbur Ellis strives to help their customers achieve in their farming operations. Put them to work for you. Call Blunt at 962-6161, Miller 853-2382, and Highmore at 852-2220. Wilbur Ellis, ideas to grow with. Wind, drought, fire, insects, disease. Together with hail, they form a legion of multi-perils bent on the destruction of your hard work. Your fields are under constant attack, but the team at Ken Clark Insurance stands by your side in this war. Ken Clark Insurance will give you peace of mind, knowing you're covered, and your claim will be processed quickly. So protect your hard work. Call Ken Clark Insurance in Wessington at 458-2281. Equal Opportunity Provider.
Welcome back to Miller as we get ready for game 1 of 2 we'll have for you this evening. The girls matchup between Chamberlain and Miller, about 15 minutes away from getting underway. And as we get to the halfway mark of the season for Chamberlain and near the halfway mark for Miller, we can start maybe at least taking a look at some of the region seedings go. As we mentioned earlier, Miller, with their win over Crow Creek, they have a 5-2 overall record now. That's good enough for percentage points. They have the number 1 overall seed, followed by Crow Creek. Cheyenne Eagle Butte with a 5-5 overall record sets third. Chamberlain with 4-5 record sets fourth. The way the region works with 7 teams involved, the top 2 teams get byes, and they're able to be able to move into the second round. And so that's a goal to shoot for, but also if you're kind of mid-pack in the region, you still have an opportunity to have home games in the opening round of region tournament play, and that's still definitely in play for Chamberlain as their season reaches the halfway mark here tonight. But still, as we mentioned, a lot of basketball to still be played, and should be a good matchup here between these two squads, Miller and Chamberlain. We'll take a 2-minute timeout. We'll come back with our Keys to Success segment. You're listening to coverage of regional high school basketball from KPLO.
Man, what are you doing?
Well, you know, I got in that fender bender last week, and I have a great idea. I'm going to wrap my car in bubble wrap. I can't get hurt that way.
Oh, no. It doesn't work that way.
It doesn't.
No, it doesn't work that way. Get that dent fixed. Advanced Collision and Repair, 1022 East 3rd Street in Miller. Call 893-0190 for Advanced Collision and Repair and put down the bubble wrap.
Don't spend hours waiting at a dealership purchasing your vehicle. Jan Bussey Ford knows your time is valuable. Make the quick trip to Highmore for a no-hassle, quick buying experience. Why shop with Jan Bussey Ford? Well, they're a family-owned and operated business for over 130 years now. They offer a low-pressure atmosphere with friendly and helpful staff. Visit them today. And if you can't make it in, view their entire inventory of new Ford vehicles, Kawasaki ATVs, trailers, and quality pre-owned vehicles online at PioneerGarage.com. Experience a different kind of buying experience at Jan Bussey and Highmore, building partnerships for life.
When you're looking for the deal that's right for you and you want the best quality and service too, I'm gonna tell you about the place that you should try, and this will be the only place where you buy.
Looking for affordable auto insurance coverage? KPI Insurance has the deals that are right for you. We can insure all cars and all drivers regardless of age or driving record. Call Kevin or Kelly today at 234-2323. KPI Insurance, located in Chamberlain and online at kpiinsurance.com.
Let's celebrate what a wonderful community we live in. At First Dakota, that's something we do every day. At First Dakota, we reinvest in our communities by helping friends and neighbors start businesses, run family farms, purchase homes, finance college, and build financial security. Come to First Dakota, the first community bank in the Dakota Territory. At First Dakota, our experience is the difference. First Dakota in Chamberlain, member FDIC.
Pregame show continues, a conversation with the coaches. It's our Keys to Success segment brought to you by May Adams. We're joined by Aaron Zeller head coach of the Miller Wrestlers. And, Coach, you come in with an overall record of 5-2, a big win for you over Crow Creek on Tuesday night. You were 10 points down. You were able to come back and get the win.
Yep, early in the game, they really came out hot. Girls weren't getting a hand in their face, just open shots. But, yeah, we came back. I think we held them to – they scored 21 in the first quarter, and I think they only scored about 8 in the second. So that was a big difference. Girls came back. They were pretty jacked up. It was good to see that kind of passion in them, especially in a reading game like that.
You know, you have a young team, but you also have a team that has done some things and has a little bit of experience. And when you go on the road like that, sometimes in the first quarter, sometimes even in the first half, you just got to survive a storm and know it's coming. One of your biggest rivals in Crow Creek, a region opponent, a team that's playing really good basketball, but you guys were able to work through that and were able to just stick with your game plan and get the win.
Yep. Like you said, Crow Creek, great team. I mean, it definitely helped that Ross went down there for a little bit with that ankle, but it's just good to see. It's just good to see them get up, I guess, is a good way to put it. I mean, sometimes it's just tough to get into a game, and they did a really good job of coming back and kind of, especially that third quarter, that was big.
Yep, and then now you guys set as a top team in the region, so you're going to have the target on your back, but also you have the opportunity, if you're able to take care of business, having that number 1 overall seed is a big deal.
Oh yeah, most definitely. That's one of our goals for this year is to get the host, or to get a bye for that first round and then host that second round. So the girls have been working hard. I mean, we got a couple big games coming up, but we really got to concentrate on Chamberlain tonight.
And with you guys playing your 8th game of the season tonight, you've got a lot of basketball in a short period of time. We talked about it a little bit on Tuesday, but the big part of it is being able to be focused on another region opponent in Chamberlain tonight, but also being able to stay healthy, and that's going to be probably the big thing for you when you play a lot of basketball over the next 6 weeks.
Yep. Bonneville going down is kind of a bummer for sure, but I mean, it's almost the silver lining is it's going to force those other role players to really step up and kind of get them out of their comfort zone, and that's only going to make us better down the road. Especially like you said, if we're not healthy, it's going to make them girls really make some shots and play some good defense.
Chamberlain comes in a ball club with a lot of size. They can put 3 6-footers on the floor at a time if they need to, and they also have some kids that want to shoot on the perimeter. So it's going to give you a variety of challenges that you're going to have to take care of if you're going to win here tonight.
Yep, we got to play good help side defense tonight, and we really repped it yesterday, especially giving Crow Creek. I think they made 9 threes or something like that the other night. We really got to get a hand in a shooter's face, and we really worked on that yesterday. So hopefully we can do a better job of that today.
All right, Coach, best of luck tonight, and best of luck over the big stretch of games you got coming over the next couple of weeks.
All right, thank you.
All right, that's Aaron Zeller of the Miller Wrestlers, part 1 of our pregame interviews. We're back with more on KPLO.
My name is Tara Fisher, and I'm an attorney
5,
at the
4,
May
3,
Adam
2,
Law Firm
1.
here. I grew up on a ranch in Montana, which taught me the value of hard work and perseverance. I put forward those values for my clients each and every day. Whether you have questions about family law, you want an estate plan, you need legal advice for a business transaction, or you need help in a criminal matter, I'm here. The May Adam Law Firm has served South Dakotans statewide since 1881. Call us at 224-8803 or visit our website, mayadam.net.
Part 2 of our coaches' interviews. We're joined by Jeff Newharth of the Chamberlain Cubs. Coach, as you get to your halfway mark of the season here tonight, you set at 4-5, and you still have things to play for. With the record you have, you can still lock down a home court game in the first round of the region, and you want to be able to keep improving as you go down the home stretch.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the last couple of years we haven't been able to play a region game at home, and we've had to play one quite a ways away from home. So we'd like to at least host one in our gym, and then go from there. But as far as, things to play for, absolutely. Lots to play for here. We want to get back to 500 and then try to work above 500. We every year there's, no matter what happens here tonight, we still got Tuesday night, and we got something to play for on Tuesday night. So we got to keep playing hard and and keep trying to get better, which I think we have, and then we've taken some steps where, we've played a lot of basketball in a short amount of time where we get maybe a little fatigued, but I think the girls are working hard. They understand what we need to do to keep getting better, and then that's all we can really ask for.
And as you look at things, I haven't seen you since the Lyman game, but consistently being able to score points, I think in girls basketball is really big, and that hasn't been a problem for you guys.
Yeah, we've had a few where it's been tough, where we haven't shot the ball very well, but otherwise I think we moved the ball really well. And even in nights where we aren't shooting it very well, I still think we have the best shot available that we can get to on most possessions. We've had some games where we've turned it over a little too much, and we got to start cleaning those things up pretty soon. But I like how we're sharing the ball, and everybody is free to take a shot, and I like that. I think we're playing free and playing loose, and that's what you want.
Matchup tonight against Miller, of course. Miller is probably the biggest rivalry that Chamberlain has, and Chamberlain's Miller's biggest rival coming in here. It's always a fun matchup. There's always the unexpected that's going to happen, but really what this comes down to is, you got to be able to take care of business and do what you do.
Yeah, we got to come in and play really hard tonight. We'll have to, we'll have to compete at a high level and have one of our better games here, no question. I mean, Miller's a really good team. But when you play really good teams like this, you want to come in and compete and get yourselves better. So that's what we're trying to do here tonight. And if we compete hard, like I told them at practice, compete hard, let the chips fall where they may, and we'll see where we're at the end of the night. But we got to come in ready to compete hard, because if you want to play in the postseason, every round there's a better team than you played the round before. So we got to keep playing hard.
You guys are built around your post play inside, but you also, when we talked back in December, one of the things you mentioned is you wanted to be able to work on your perimeter shooting and improve that. How has that worked for you?
Yeah, I think, we've had games where we shot it really well from outside. I thought the Gregory game, the last game we played, I thought we shot the ball really well, and we were able to get Maddie quite a few touches, and she did a really good job for us down there too. So that's the way we want to play. We kind of want to get it inside and then, kick it out. And if we can't get it inside at all, well, then we got to make some shots so we can get it down there. So, we continually work on making shots. And like you said, girls basketball, if you can score points, you're probably pretty good. And if you can shoot it from the outside, you're also probably pretty good.
All right, Coach, best of luck.
You bet. Thank you.
All right, that is Jeff Newhart. Jeff Newhart, head coach of the Chamberlain Cubs, as we get his thoughts coming in to tonight's matchups as they take on the Miller Rustlers. And our pregame interviews, as always, brought to you by the folks at May Adam. It's time for tonight's starting lineups, brought to you by the folks at the Jet Lanes and Presho. We'll give you the starters for the visitors first. The Chamberlain Cubs at one guard, Mackenzie Sorensen. Sorensen is a 5'5 senior. The other guard is Ebony Long. Long is a 5'6 senior. The forwards, Treya Sittingbear, a 5'5 senior, along with Hannah Anderson. Anderson is a 6' junior. The starting center for Chamberlain is Maddie Handel. Handel is a 6' senior. For the Chamberlain Cubs, Sorensen and Long the guards, Sittingbear and Anderson the forwards, Handel at center for the Chamberlain Cubs. Chamberlain enters the ballgame with an overall record of 4-5. Their head coach is Jeff Newhart, and we'll give you the Miller Rustlers starters next.
Line them up and knock them down. The starting lineup on KPLO is brought to you by Jet Lanes and Presho. Jet Lanes invites you in for great food and great fun on the lanes. Challenge your friends to a match or just hang out and relax. Enjoy a full menu including steaks, burgers, and made-to-order pizzas. You can also watch your favorite game on the big screen. Jet Lanes and Presho, downtown P-Town's #1 fun spot and a proud sponsor of our local high school athletes.
For the Miller Rustlers tonight, they'll juggle their lineup just a little bit with the injury to Vonnegail Schlechter. At one guard, we'll see Erin Moncourt, a 5'4 senior. The other guard is Kaylin Kraus. Kaylin, a 5'4 senior, will get the start this evening. The other guard is Abby Kettlehut. She is a 5'3 junior. The forwards for Miller are Katie Fernholz, a 6'1 junior, and Elise Brooks. She is a senior at 6'1. For the Miller Rustlers, Moncourt, Kraus, and Kettlehut the guards. Fernholz and Brooks at forward for the Miller Rustlers, who enter the ballgame tonight with an overall record of 5-2. The head coach of the Miller Rustlers is Aaron Zeller. We invite you to stay with us during our post game. We'll bring you the KPLO Midwest Cooperative Player of the Game. That will come during our post game report tonight. This has been the Prairie Post pregame, brought to you by the Prairie Post. And we will take a 3-minute break and we'll return with the tip-off. You're listening to coverage of regional high school basketball from KPLO.
Every day, you share personal information about yourself with others. You may write a check, charge fuel, rent a car, mail your tax returns, schedule a doctor's appointment, or post something on social media. Each transaction may share some sort of personal information, such as bank and credit card account numbers, social security number, name, address, or phone number. There are unscrupulous individuals, identity thieves, targeting these routine transactions, trying to gain your information to commit fraud. If you think somebody has stolen your identity, contact Consumer Protection at 1-800-300-1986.
Imagine what it would look like if we didn't have companies to haul away our unwanted things. Take a second, think about that. Not a pretty picture, is it? Byrie Brothers in Chamberlain can and does clean up that picture. They're here to help you with your disposal needs. Whether it's weekly pickup of household trash or you have a special project that needs a large container, Byrie Brothers will help you with what you need done. Give them a call at 234-5771. 234-5771. At Byrie Brothers in Chamberlain, satisfaction is guaranteed or double your garbage back. Call today. Does your financial advisor take the time to really listen to you? Is your financial strategy personalized for you and your family? Will your financial advisor be there as your life and financial situation change? When you work with Jared Evans, your local Edward Jones financial advisor, he focuses on what's important to you. You'll work together and use an established process to create a personalized financial strategy backed by the advice, tools, and resources to help you reach your goals. Contact Jared today at 605-734-4106. Edward Jones, member SIPC. Great Western Bank in Chamberlain reminds you they're committed and ready to lend, staying flexible to put your situation first. With all the local decisions and personal attention of a hometown community bank. It's the best of both little and big. Bank on your time with their online and mobile banking. See the staff at Great Western Bank, located at 101 East King in Chamberlain. Making life great. Member FDIC.
Chamberlain Building Supply and Mid-Continent Cabinetry are leaders in the kitchen cabinetry and bath vanity market. Mid-Continent has a variety of kitchen cabinets and vanities to fit any need, specializing in custom cabinets, painted cabinets, glazed cabinets, and more, with styling aligned with modern, updated home fashions. Get the look you want for your home with Mid-Continent Cabinetry and Chamberlain Building Supply, 212 East G Street in Chamberlain. Stop by or call them at 605-734-6097.
When it comes to planting, go to the people who know seed. Farmco in Chamberlain. They are your pioneer dealer with a full line of seed corn, soybeans, sunflowers, and milo. They have grass seeds available in any variety. Farmco has a feed cleaner right at the store. Tony and his team can help you with all your seed needs and is a full-service provider of animal health, farming, and ranching equipment. Depend on them for expert advice and products to make your operation successful. Farmco in Chamberlain, Platte, Winter, and Kimball. Dedicated to earning your business.
You're listening to coverage of regional high school basketball from KPLO 94.5 FM, Reliance, Chamberlain, and Miller, and 100.5 FM in Pierre, Fort Pierre. We are proud members of the Dakota Radio Group, and with John Neff at Dakota Radio Group's world headquarters, I'm Darren Boyle. Our tip-off tonight is brought to you by Harry K. Chevrolet in Chamberlain and the Harry K. Ford store in Winter. They can put your 2018 tax refund to use today, up to a $6,000 advance to use on any new or used vehicle on the lots, and they'll cover the tax return preparation charges too. Give them a call at Harry K. for details. The Rustlers in their home whites with the green numerals and trim. Chamberlain in their road reds with the white numerals and trim. Anderson and Fernholtz will jump center, and it will be Miller who will have the basketball first. This ball game is underway, and here is Abby Kettlehut with the basketball. Working to the left side, Fernholtz back to the right side. They'll work it around. Here's Kaylin Krause, and now inside it comes to Brooks. Back out, it's Abby Kettlehut, and the 15-foot jumper is up good. Abby Kettlehut scores the first basket, and a little pressure in the backcourt being applied by Miller, but Chamberlain will handle it well as they get their offense started. Entry pass Maddie Handel, and she is fouled, and Maddie's going to get a pair of free throws here as a foul is called early. The personal is going to be whistled on Kettlehut. Abby with her first foul. And for Miller, team foul number 1 of the first half. For Chamberlain, Maddie Handel at the line to shoot 2. The first free throw of the line drive that is off the back iron and no good. And Chamberlain and Maddie Handel will take the second. That one will rim in and out, no good. Miller will get the rebound. And the Rustlers will work it the other way. Again, Kettlehut The point guard for Miller will push it across the time stripe. Here is Fernholtz on the wing. Works it inside, gets it to Kettlehunt. Then Abby is called for a travel as she took an extra step there. And that will be turnover number 1 of the ball game for Miller. And Chamberlain will have the basketball as they work it their way across half court. Here is Avonlea Long. Now Hannah Anderson into the hands of Mackenzie Sorensen in the top tray of Settingbear. Anderson inside, now Settingbear and back out front once again. Early in the shot clock for the Cubs as they work the basketball quickly. Here's Avonlea Long and a whistle and a foul out front, and it's on Kaylin Kraus. Kaylin will pick up her first personal foul, and it will be team foul number 2 of the ball game for the Rustlers. Minute gone here in the opening quarter, a 2-0 score as Miller has the lead. Mackenzie Sorensen will put it in play. Treya Settingbear on the move. She'll fire a runner baseline right. It's up no good, and Miller will come away with the rebound. Rustlers the other way, and Kaylin Kraus is called for a carry, and for Miller, that will be their second turnover. So Chamberlain with another offensive opportunity. They've been 0 of 2 from the free throw line and missed a shot on their last possession. And here, an entry pass, Maddie Handel. She can't hang on, and it's stolen away. Here is Kettlehunt forcing the issue across the time stripe. Down low it comes Kraus. She has it on the wing. They'll leave her wide open. Thought about the three. Instead, will hang on, and then the ball is tipped, and it's stolen away. Good defense there. Staying put with Treya Settingbear, and she did a good job defensively for Chamberlain. And here are the Cubs inside. It's Avonlea Long in the paint, and that shot is up good. 2-2 is our score as we played 2 minutes here in the opening quarter. Kettlehunt slowly across half court for the Rustlers now as it goes to Fernholtz on the right side. Now to the left, this is Kaylin Kraus from 15. That shot is up no good. Chamberlain will get the rebound. The Cubs will force the other way. Here is Long, inside handle. Maddie off glass. Shot is too strong and no good. And the rebound pulled down by Miller. It's Fernholtz on the move into the lane to the rim. Shot is up and good, but wave it off as she's going to be called for traveling. And Miller being very hospitable with the basketball here in the early going already. 4 turnovers committed by Miller. We have 5:50 remaining in the quarter. Now Chamberlain turns it over here, and it's Katie Fernholtz with the steal, and she'll score the 2. And for the Cubs now, 2 turnovers in the contest. Miller back out in front by a 4-2 score. And here is a steal. It's Abby Kettlehunt to the rim. That layup is good. And all of a sudden, Miller has opened up a 6-2 advantage. 5.5 minutes remain here in this opening quarter. Long with some good ball handling will cross half court. Now they'll get the offense started. It is Anderson, and she'll get into the lane. Shot is up, no good. Maddie Handel will get the offensive rebound. She is fouled on the way back up, and she'll earn a couple more free throws as Katie Fernholtz has whistled for her first personal foul. Second trip to the free throw line for the senior Maddie Handel. Shooting 2. The first one is up good. That makes it a 6-3 score with 5:17 remaining here in the opening quarter. Here's the second free throw from Handel. Shot is up and good. And it's a 2-point ball game once again. 5:17 remains here in the opening quarter. 6-4 is our score. Here is Kettlehunt across half court. Kraus on the wing right side. As they go to Kettlehunt in the corner, Chamberlain will work in a man-to-man. But matching up, definitely giving Kraus some range around the perimeter. She is wide open on the left wing now. She'll let the 3 fly. It rims in and out, no good. And the rebound pulled down by Hannah Anderson, and here comes Chamberlain. They'll force. Here is Sorensen, down low, handle to the rim. Shot is up, no good, but a foul is going to be called on Miller. Maddie Handel rewarded for running the floor. It's Elise Brooks with the personal. That will be her first. And again, Maddie Handel back to the free throw line to shoot another pair of free throws. She is 2 of 4 from the free throw line. And the first one will rim off the, or hit off the back iron and is no good. 6-4, Miller has the lead. 4:46 remains here in the opening quarter. The second free throw by Handel is up. That one is good. And Maddie continues to shoot free throws at a 50% clip. 6-5 now, as slowly Miller will work the basketball across the time stripe here as they go back to Kraus on the right side. Now it's Moncourt, free throw line. Jumper taken there as rims off, no good. Rebound to Chamberlain. The Cubs will work the other way. Here's Avani Long leading the break as she pushes it across the time stripe. Bounce pass, Treya Settingbear up top. Hannah Anderson, who will fire from the free throw circle and leave it short. Rebound handle inside. Shot is up, no good. And Elise Brooks will get the rebound for Miller. And the Rustlers will try to force the issue. Kettle Hutt across half court, but Chamberlain back smartly. So Miller will settle in. Here's a bounce pass, Fernholtz on the block right side, spins into a double team, kicks it out to Kettle Hutt, who will fire from 12. Shot is no good, and the rebound pulled down by Chamberlain. Here's Avani Long. It is 3-on-2 as the Cubs will push, but they'll slow things up now as they work it around the perimeter. Settingbear left side. Back to the top now. Into the hands of Long. Now it's Handel for 3. That one is too strong and no good, and the rebound is pulled down by Miller. Rustlers with a 6-5 lead as Kettle Hutt crosses the half-court stripe. Now to the wing, Kaylin Kraus, wide open on the left side, does not pull the trigger this time. To the top, Moncourt, now Kettle Hutt on the right. As Abby will try to spin into the lane and took an extra step and will be called for a travel. That is 5 turnovers in the first quarter here for Miller. We still have 3:23 remaining in quarter number 1. It is a 6-5 lead for Miller as the Cubs will go to their bench for the first time. Casey Gwynn will check in. Casey is a 5'11 sophomore. Checking out will be Treya Settingbear. And Chamberlain will work the basketball the other way. Long, now Handel. Maddie at the top. Now it's Hannah Anderson way up high as they'll post up Gwynn on the right side. Turnaround jumper is left short. Handel with the offensive rebound. That putback won't go. The rebound loose and out of bounds. And we're going to have a foul called on Chamberlain. Foul will be whistled on Casey Gwynn, the sophomore, with her first personal foul. And the first team foul of the ball game for Chamberlain. So the Rustlers again with the basketball, working with a 6-5 advantage. 3:05 remains in the opening quarter. As we'll see Rachel Joy check into the ball game for the Rustlers. As Aaron Moncourt goes inside. Shot is up, no good. Chamberlain will get the rebound. Cubs will push. Here is Hannah Anderson on the baseline right, left open. She'll fire from 12, and shot is up good. That is Hannah Anderson scoring the 2, and Chamberlain now with the lead for the first time. It's a 7-6 score. Up the floor it comes. Here is Kaylin Kraus on the left side as Chamberlain works in a man-to-man. Kettle Hutt at the point now. Moncourt on the right wing. As she looks to send it back out. They'll go high post to Joy. Now Kettle Hutt. 15 on the shot clock as Abby drives. The ball is tipped and it's stolen away. Miller makes the defensive play, and then Chamberlain almost turns it over. But they'll save the possession as Avani Long will bring the basketball across half court. Chamberlain trying to get the ball inside. Casey Gwynn can't hang on, and the ball goes out of bounds. Turnover number 4 for Chamberlain. As the Cubs work with a 1-point lead, and we have 2 minutes remaining here in the opening quarter. 7-6, Chamberlain has the lead. Here are the Rustlers. Joy up top. Now on the drive it is Kettle Hutt, and Kettle Hutt leaned his shoulder. And a good job there by Mackenzie Sorensen of holding position, and the offensive foul on Abby Kettle Hutt will be her first foul. It's another turnover for Miller. It is their 7th turnover of this opening quarter. And for Abby, that is personal foul number 2. The 5th team foul whistled against Miller. Here is Maddie Handel with the basketball. Now Hannah Anderson, baseline left, she'll drive, sends it back out, high post Handel. Now around the perimeter, Gwynn on the right side, inside of 20 on the shot clock as the Cubs work it around. Anderson, again left side, will reverse it to the right. Avani Long working from the wing, tries to drive, but good defense there by Miller. Now Chamberlain needs to make something happen. It is Maddie Handel inside, and Maddie's going to be called for a travel. And for Chamberlain, that is turnover number 5 in the ball game. And Miller with the basketball once again. Macy Wordle, a 5'6 sophomore, into the ball game for the Rustlers here. As Miller will work, lob inside Fernholtz. It's too tall and out of bounds, and that is going to be another turnover on the Miller Rustlers. It will be their 8th turnover of this opening quarter. And Chamberlain will have another opportunity as they work here with a 7-6 lead. Sorensen inside Gwynn, double covered. Good defense that time as Katie Fernholtz makes the defensive play, and she'll try to go coast to coast. Bottled up at the baseline. will throw it cross court. Wordle from the baseline will fire. Shot is up and no good. Chamberlain will come away with the rebound. Cubs will try to run as Gwynn will push. Gets to the baseline. Now it's Anderson on the left side, who will work to the elbow and fire. Shot is blocked as Fernholz makes a defensive play, and Miller will head their direction once again on the drive. This is Kaylin Krause to the rim, and she is going to be called for an offensive foul. And Kaylin will pick up her second personal foul, and that's another turnover. And for Miller, that is turnover number 9 in this opening quarter. And when you look at things, that's 6 team fouls now on Miller, which means Chamberlain is going to be in the bonus for the remainder of the first half. As Chamberlain will go to their bench once again. Mackenzie Mutzinger into the ball game for the Cubs. Here's Hannah Anderson, baseline left. Her runner is up, no good. Rebound is pulled down by Miller. Rustlers will push. Moncor left side, now to the corner, Wordle. She'll work it up to the wing and back to the top of the key. 10 seconds on the clock here in the first quarter. Rachel Joy on the move. Shot is blocked. Foul is going to be called on Chamberlain. It will be on Maddie Handel, who will pick up her first personal foul. Free throws for Miller. Their first free throw attempts of the first half, and it will be Rachel Joy at the free throw line. The 5'10 sophomore will attempt the first, and it is no good. 7-6 is our score. We have 6.7 seconds remaining here in the opening quarter. Second free throw from Rachel Joy. That is up, no good. And Chamberlain will get the rebound. Long will push. She'll fire the deep ball and maybe fired it a little quick, but it's a little bit short, and that will be the end of the opening quarter. And our scoreboard comes to you from Darren Boyle Sales. I invite you to check out my large selection of new and used farm equipment at the lot on Sale Barn Road in Fort Pierre. Don't forget to check out DarrenBoyleSales.com for all of your farm equipment needs. 7-6 Chamberlain leads, and we're back in 1 minute on KPLO.
The future of our region lies in the young people who are involved in athletics, music, art and drama, and the many other organizations in our schools. Al's Oasis Clothing, Restaurant, and Gift Shop congratulates everyone who contributes and competes during the school year. We're proud of all you do and happy to support the many activities in our area schools. We appreciate the many young people who work part-time with us at Al's Oasis. Good luck and enjoy your high school years from all of us at Al's Oasis Clothing, Gift Shop, and Restaurant.
Winning isn't everything. It's how you play the game that counts. If your values tell you the same, let's start a new conversation about money. At Thrivent Financial, they believe money is a tool, not a goal. No matter how much you have, they offer financial guidance to help you feel confident. Because it's not just about making more, it's about doing more. Call financial consultant Mike Reimer today, 234-0382. Licensed agent producer of Thrivent Financial, marketing name for Thrivent Financial for Lutherans. Registered representative of Thrivent Investment Management Incorporated.
Rustlers with a lead early, but Chamberlain was able to come back. They have the advantage now at 7-6 as Chamberlain will apply some full court pressure here to start the second quarter. We're going to have a foul in the backcourt called on the Cubs, and it will be on Hannah Anderson, who will pick up her first personal foul. And for Chamberlain, that is team foul number 3 of the first half. Remember, Chamberlain will be in the bonus for the remainder of this first half as Miller is over the foul limit. Here's Katie Fernholz from the left side to the right, works into the lane, puts up a shot that is too strong, no good. The rebound pulled down by Chamberlain, and here is Albany Long the other way. The Cubs have done a nice job on the glass here in the first half of this ball game. Mutzinger inside handle. Maddie's shot is up, no good. She'll get her own rebound and put it up and in. Maddie Handel in particular really working the offensive glass hard for the Chamberlain Cubs. Her first field goal, she has 5 points. It is 9-6, the lead to Chamberlain. And here is Miller on the inside. Krause with a shot that is up, no good. Katie Fernholz will get the offensive rebound. She'll put it up and in. And it is a 9-8 score, still a 1-point lead for Chamberlain as the Cubs turn the basketball over. Here is Moncor. It is Wordle, baseline left. Shot is up, good. Macy Wordle, the sophomore, with her first 2. The turnover for Chamberlain is their 7th of the first half. And here are the Cubs against that pressure, and it is Avani Long, who had a chance to go coast to coast. Instead, sends it up top. Here is a 3 from Hannah Anderson. That is no good. Rebound, Handel, and Maddie will put it up and in. Maddie Handel now with 7 points, and it is 11-10. Chamberlain back out in front now as we work through the first 2 minutes of this second quarter. Elise Brooks, left side of the key. Macy Wordle on the right side as Chamberlain stays in that man-to-man. Here's Kaylin Kraus wide open again. The left-hander will fire the three. Shot is up, no good. Rebound comes off long. It's Fernholtz with it. Fernholtz to the baseline. Fernholtz spins left. Shot is up, no good. Handel will clear the rebound, and the Cubs will head the other way. 5:54 remains here in the first half. 11-10. The lead belongs to Chamberlain. As the Cubs work with it here, it is Long on the drive. Ball is knocked away and out of bounds. It will remain with Chamberlain as Abby Kettlehut will check in. Macy Wordle will check out. Kettlehut playing with 2 personal fouls, and a little bit of a roll of the dice here by Aaron Zeller, but Miller has struggled offensively since Kettlehut checked out. So now, Cubs work with it. They had a new shot clock as well. We're down to 13 on the shot clock now as Cubs will work it back around the perimeter. It is Anderson. Long on the wing. Now it comes out to Mutzinger. McKenzie will fire from deep. That shot is up, no good. Rebound to Fernholtz, and inside it is Hannah Anderson who scores, steals it away and scores the 2. And that is a play that just bounced right for Chamberlain. And Hannah Anderson now with 4 points, 13-10. Chamberlain with a 3-point lead as the Rustlers work with it. Kraus now Kettlehut. On the left side, dribbles to the top. It's Moncourt. Kraus once again. As Kaylin Look will send it to the high post. Here's Elise Brooks from 15. Make it 18. Shot is up off glass and good. Elise Brooks will score her first basket tonight. 13-12. Miller's lead is down to 1, or Chamberlain's lead down to 1. And here is Chamberlain on the inside, and the ball thrown away. It's turned over by Chamberlain, and then a foul going to be committed by Maddie Handel. Maddie will pick up her second personal foul. Team foul number 4, whistled against Miller. As the Rustlers will bring the basketball into their front court. From time to time, we've seen pressure from both teams, but no pressure there as the Rustlers will go to work. Moncourt at the top of the key. High post Fernholtz. Katie double teamed. And we're going to call a jump ball, and the possession arrow will point towards Miller. So the Rustlers will put the ball in play. Baseline left as Kettlehut will inbound it. It comes to Brooks. Elise from 15. Shot is up, no good. Rebound Chamberlain. Foul called on Miller, and if that's Kettlehut, that is personal foul number 3. And that time Kettlehut really knew she couldn't pick up that third foul, and she was kind of just in the wrong place at the wrong time and couldn't get out of the way. So she'll go to the bench. Macy Wordle will check back in, and we will get ready for free throws at the Chamberlain end. And a 1-and-1 for Hannah Anderson, who will put the first one up and good. 14-12 is our score. 4:19 remains in the first half. Chamberlain with a 2-point advantage. Here is the second free throw. That is up, and it is good. Hannah Anderson will hit them both, and Chamberlain now 5 of 8, from the free throw line. And the Rustlers will work with the basketball down low. This is Wordle in the lane. Shot is up, no good. Rebound pulled down by Chamberlain, and here's Avani Long with the crossover, crossing half court. Now Hannah Anderson down the lane, sends it back out to Sorensen. Now Mutzinger at the point. Sorensen down low, Anderson. Nowhere to go, so back up top it comes. Mutzinger with the deep jumper. It is up, no good. Miller will come away with the rebound, and Kaylin Kraus will handle things as she brings it across the half court stripe. Now Wordle on the wing left. Up top, Fernholtz. Katie in the lane to the free throw circle. Passing off, it's Brooks from 15. Shot will rim in and out, no good. And Maddie Handel will control the rebound for Chamberlain. The Cubs will head the other way. Here is Anderson on the move. Bottled up there. She kicks it out. Mutzinger with a 3-ball. That is no good. And the rebound pulled down by Miller. And the Rustlers will head the other way. 3:17 remains in the first half. 15-12. Chamberlain with a 3-point lead. Wordle at the point. As the Cubs will stay in that man-to-man. Now it is Brooks. Back out front, Wordle. Macy steps into a 3. That is up, no good. And another defensive rebound by Maddie Handel, and Chamberlain will head the other way. Here's Avonlea Long, Hannah Anderson. Now Mackenzie Mudsinger on the wing left as Mackenzie will drive. Bounce pass inside Anderson. Shot is up off glass, no good. She'll get her own rebound, tries to go strong to the rim. Foul is going to be called on Miller. Foul will be on Kaylin Kraus, and Kaylin will pick up her third personal foul. So Miller finds themselves in a little bit of foul trouble here in this first half. That is 8 team fouls now on Miller. And it will put Hannah Anderson to the free throw line once again. Shooting 2, the first is up good. Hannah now with 7 points in the ball game, a 16-12 score, as Miller will go to their bench. Lainey Stevens will check in. She is a 5'5 freshman. As checking out will be Kaylin Kraus. Remember, no Vonnegael Schlechter tonight. Vonnegael sprained an ankle in practice yesterday. She is in street clothes as Anderson will knock home the second free throw, and we're going to have a timeout taken by Chamberlain. This will be a 30-second timeout with 2:45 remaining here in the first half. 17-12 Chamberlain, and we'll pause for 30 seconds on KPLO.
See Oakley Farm and Ranch Supply for all your farming and ranching needs. They offer Harper shovels and brooms, Duflex and Z-tags, calf sleds, colostrum milk replacer, and Diablo cutting blades. See them for Tartar gates, banjo fittings, and bore trailer wheels. They carry youth and adult muck boots, insulated bibs, hats, gloves, plus scarves, bandanas, snow tubes, and toboggans. Oakley Farm and Ranch Supply, open Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. and Sunday, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. North Broadway in Miller.
Timeouts are brought to you by Hutch's Cafe and Lounge in Presho. And your next timeout, stop by Hutch's Cafe and Lounge for a great meal and beverage. Here is Miller looking for some offense. Fernholz drives underneath the basket, has no shooting path, so kicks it to Aaron Moncourt, who fires a 3 from the left corner. That is no good. Offensive rebound, Lainey Stevens, and another opportunity for Miller, and they'll make the most of it as Katie Fernholz gets into the paint and scores the 2. 17-14 in the first basket for Miller in a while as the Cubs work with the basketball. Taylor Torring in the ball game at the timeout. Here is Anna Anderson to Torring. Now Anderson once again, who will step into a 3 and put it up short, and the ball will go out of bounds. Trea Settingbear back into the ball game for Chamberlain as well. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. It is a 17-14 lead for the Chamberlain Cubs. Here is Fernholz with the basketball to the wing now. Wordle on the move. She'll get to the rim and score the 2. And that's Lainey Stevens, the freshman, with no fear. She goes into the paint and scores the 2. And it's back to a 1-point ball game at 17-16. And here's Chamberlain working inside, and Maddie Handel can't hang on to the basketball as she has it knocked away. She was double teamed in the paint. Here is Fernholz on the move. That ball is knocked away and stolen, so we'll trade turnovers. And here is Chamberlain the other way. Trea Settingbear. Avonlea Long trying to get it inside the Handel, and there's nobody home. That ball out of bounds, and turnover number 9 whistled on Chamberlain. 17-16, Chamberlain has the lead as Miller tries to get the lead back for the first time in a while. I believe Chamberlain has led since late in quarter number 1. They'll try a long jumper here. Elise Brooks, shot is up, no good, and Chamberlain will get the rebound. And again, the Cubs doing a nice job on the defensive glass here in the first half. Long with it. Across half court, Settingbear, lob inside Handel. Maddie to the rim. Shot is up, no good, and a foul is going to be called on Rachel Joy, and Chamberlain with more free throws here in the first half. Joy with the personal, that will be her first, and it will be team foul number 9. And for Chamberlain, Maddie Handel at the free throw line, who is 3 of 6, and puts the first one up short and no good. 17-16, Chamberlain still with a 1-point lead. 56 seconds remain here in the first half. Second free throw by Handel, that is back ironed and no good. And the rebound pulled down by Miller. Here is Katie Fernholz, who is handling point guard duties for the Rustlers. She'll back into the paint, sends it to the wing. Stevens, down low Brooks. Elise is tied up, and a jump ball will point towards Chamberlain. And for Miller, another turnover, and that is 11 here in this first half. And now the Rustlers will apply some full court pressure. It is Long with the dribble. She'll cross the half-court stripe. Trea Settingbear open. She'll fire the 3. It is no good. Offensive rebound, Chamberlain. Here is Hannah Anderson. Now Ebony Long on the move. Ebony will fire off glass. It's no good. Rebound to Miller. Rustlers will head the other way now. 23 seconds remain in the quarter. For some reason, I don't think the Rustlers are going to hold for one. Here's a three that is up and no good by Katie Fernholz. Rebound, Rachel Joy in traffic. And we're going to have a jump ball, and the possession arrow will belong to Miller. So they let them play in the paint there, and a jump ball. The possession will belong to the Rustlers. They'll inbound it with 11 seconds remaining. And Stevens will inbound it to Brooks, and then a whistle, and we're going to have an illegal screen called on Miller. Erin Moncourt with the push-off, and that will be her first foul, and it will be the 12th turnover of the ball game for Miller. So now Chamberlain with an opportunity. 8 seconds on the clock. Here is Long on the move. Long will cross over, fire from the free throw line. That ball is blocked, but picking it loose ball up with Maddie Handel. She'll put it up and in, and that is the end of the first half. Scoreboard comes to you from Darren Boyle Sales. I invite you to check out the farm equipment available at the lot on Sale Barn Road in Fort Pierre. Don't forget to check out the latest information at DarrenBoyleSales.com. Check out that miscellaneous section as well. We have a lot of cool items for you to look at. Check it out at DarrenBoyleSales.com. We'll take a 3-minute break. Our Buy Right Seed halftime report is next on KPLO.
Ray Hybrids is dedicated to the success of their northern farmers. They provide industry-leading technology backed by agronomic expertise that fits the unique needs of local farmers. Choose Ray Hybrids for custom northern farming solutions. They know the north. Contact Buy Right Seeds in Miller or Darren Boyle Sales in Fort Pierre to learn more. Always read and follow stewardship and pesticide label directions.
The Miller Press, one-stop shopping for your business. Their commercial print shop can make the business of doing business a breeze. The staff at Miller Press can help you with letterheads, printed envelopes, invoices, sales tickets, business cards, as well as other products such as napkins, silverware, to-go containers, toilet tissue, and uniforms. They do customized printing on paper and clothing. Make doing business a breeze by one-stop shopping at the Miller Press. Commercial printing, screen printing, and advertising. They do it all at the Miller Press, 114 West 3rd Street in Miller, or call 853-3575. Miller Rexall Drug is the locally owned Health Mart pharmacy. Pharmacists Trent and Travis care about their customers and provide fast, friendly, and professional pharmacy services to help you get and stay well. Medicare and all major insurances are accepted, and free delivery or mail service of prescriptions is available, along with price matching. Check out the old-fashioned soda fountain and gift card mall, their Hallmark cards, wine department, great gift selection, toy and dollar sections, photo machine, and more. Miller Rexall Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
Best of luck to the area high school sports athletes, and they're proud to bring you this game. Learning teamwork and dedication now provides great lessons for life and their wish to successful season. Just like the success the team at Wilbur Ellis strives to help their customers achieve in their farming operations. Put them to work for you. Call Blunt at 962-6161, Miller 853-2382, and Highmore at 852-2220. Wilbur Ellis, ideas to grow with. Wind, drought, fire, insects, disease. Together with hail, they've formed a legion of multi-perils bent on the destruction of your hard work. Your fields are under constant attack, but the team at Ken Clark Insurance stands by your side in this war. Ken Clark Insurance will give you peace of mind, knowing you're covered, and your claim will be processed quickly. So protect your hard work. Call Ken Clark Insurance in Wessington at 458-2281. Equal Opportunity Provider.
And now, words of advice from a South Dakota white-tailed deer.
Hello, great and strong humans. If I may, a word of advice about crossing a highway. Oh, look, bright lights.
Whoa, look at the damage I just did. I hope that guy goes to Advanced Collision and Repair in Miller. Yep, only Advanced Collision in Miller can fix that. Oh, look, now I'm a deer angel. This is fun.
1022 East 3rd Street. Call 893-0190.
With John Neff at Dakota Radio Group's World Headquarters, I'm Darren Boyle. We thank you for joining us tonight for our coverage of the Miller and Chamberlain doubleheader, as we also are providing live video of this ball game. If you have relatives anywhere in the world, they can watch this ball game live and get video and audio at our YouTube channel. Go to YouTube and search KPLO Sports. not only will we have this game live, but we'll also archive both of these contests tonight. We'd like to know what you think of our video coverage. Send me an email when you get an opportunity. My email address is darrenboyle@dakotaradiogroup.com. As we thought, this was a back-and-forth affair and a very entertaining first half of basketball. 19-16 is our score as the Chamberlain Cubs have the lead. Chamberlain was able to put some points on the board, outscoring Chamberlain Miller by a 12-10 clip as they started hitting some shots, but also turnovers started to add up for Miller, and foul trouble as well as Miller wound up going over the foul limit at the end of the opening quarter, and Chamberlain wound up getting some free throws out of it as a lot of free throws attempted. We'll talk about it here as we get ready to recap the scoring. Let's talk about Miller first as they were led in scoring in the first half by Katie Fernholtz, who had 6 points, Abby Kettlehut with 4, 2 points for Elise Brooks, Lainey Stevens with 2 points, Macy Wordle with 2 points in the ball game. Miller got 4 from their bench, and they needed to because the starters, Abby Kettlehut, and also Kaylin Kraus with 3 personal fouls, had to go to the bench and set for extended minutes in the first half of this ball game. And as we mentioned, Miller got over the foul limit, so Chamberlain was able to attempt some free throws in the first half. Miller did not. They went to the free throw line twice. They wound up going 0 of 2 from the free throw line, and Miller with 12 turnovers in the first half of basketball. For the Chamberlain Cubs, Maddie Handel leading the way. Maddie with 9 points in the contest. Hannah Anderson with 8, Navany Long with 2. 3 players score 19 for Chamberlain in the first half. Chamberlain goes to the free throw line 12 times in the first half. They were 7 of 12 from the free throw line, and the Cubs unofficially with 9 first half turnovers. Chamberlain had a 7-6 lead as they got the lead for the first time late in quarter number 1. They were able to hang on to that lead throughout the second quarter, and they have a 2-point lead here, a 3-point lead rather, at the halftime break. 19-16 is our halftime score. We'll have high school basketball for you Tuesday on KPLO as we will be at Harold Thune Auditorium in Murdo for the I-90 matchup between the Lyman Raiders and the Jones County Coyotes. Tip-off scheduled at 8 o'clock next Tuesday. Our Prairie Post pregame will come at around 7:40 roughly next Tuesday on KPLO. Next Thursday night, we'll be in Highmore for girls basketball action as the Lyman Raiders will travel to Highmore to take on Highmore Herald. We'll get that ball game underway at around 8 o'clock as well. That will be next Thursday on KPLO. As if you're watching our live video feed, some dance performers performing here from Miller in front of this very good crowd here tonight. And we're going to have a little bit of an extended halftime, and we'll take it with them. 19-16 is our halftime score, and we'll pause for 3 minutes. You're listening to coverage of regional high school basketball from KPLO.
At Jan Bussey Ford in Highmore, we've been building partnerships for life by treating our customers right, offering you a low-pressure sales process and passing our low overhead savings on to you, providing a Ford-certified service department with senior master technicians, fixing it right the very first time, a great selection of new Fords and pre-owned and new and used ATVs, and trailers including Wilson, Sharp, PJ, Big Tex, just to name a few. Stop by Jan Bussey Ford in Highmore or PioneerGarage.com.
When you're looking for the deal that's right for you, and you want the best quality and service too, I'm gonna tell you about the place that you should try, and this will be the only place where you buy.
When you think of insurance, think of KPI Insurance, because we've got the deals that are right for you. At KPI, we understand the importance of having reliable coverage, and that's why we represent an extensive portfolio of national insurance companies, and we give you choices. Call us at 234-2323, KPI Insurance, for all of your insurance needs.
At the root of every remarkable endeavor is a dream. And at First Dakota National Bank, they help people accomplish remarkable endeavors every day. Whether your dream is to remodel your home, send your child to college, or start your own business, First Dakota understands it takes more than just money to make it a reality. It takes trust and commitment. Let First Dakota and Chamberlain inspire you to account for your dreams. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Imagine what it would look like if we didn't have companies to haul away our unwanted things. Take a second, think about that. Not a pretty picture, is it? Byrie Brothers in Chamberlain can and does clean up that picture. They're here to help you with your disposal needs. Whether it's weekly pickup of household trash or you have a special project that needs a large container, Byrie Brothers will help you with what you need done. Give them a call at 234-5771. 234-5771. At Byrie Brothers in Chamberlain, satisfaction is guaranteed or double your garbage back. Call today. Does your financial advisor take the time to really listen to you? Is your financial strategy personalized for you and your family? Will your financial advisor be there as your life and financial situation change? When you work with Jared Evans, your local Edward Jones financial advisor, he focuses on what's important to you. You'll work together and use an established process to create a personalized financial strategy backed by the advice, tools, and resources to help you reach your goals. Contact Jared today at 605-734-4106. Edward Jones, member SIPC. Great Western Bank in Chamberlain reminds you they're committed and ready to lend, staying flexible to put your situation first. With all the local decisions and personal attention of a hometown community bank. It's the best of both little and big. Bank on your time with their online and mobile banking. See the staff at Great Western Bank, located at 101 East King in Chamberlain. Making life great. Member FDIC.
Back here in Miller as we work through the halftime break, an extended halftime during the girls portion of our doubleheader tonight as dancers from the Miller area performing and doing a great job in front of this very good crowd here on a Thursday night. Witnessing a good basketball game as well, 19-16. The lead belongs to the Chamberlain Cubs as we work through the halftime break. Again, coming up, our second game of our doubleheader will feature two teams with identical 3-6 records. It will be the Miller Rustlers taking on the Chamberlain Cubs as both of these teams trying to hang on to those third and fourth seeds, which would get them home court in the opening round of the region. A 7-team region in Region 6A. The top seed will get the first round bye, and then the other 6 teams will travel to the highest 3 seeds to play their region games. Right now, Mobridge Pollock with a 6-6 overall record. They set as the number 2 overall seed. Miller sets with third at 40 seeding points and a 3-6 record. Chamberlain with 39.667 points and a 3-6 overall record. They lead Stanley County, McLaughlin, and Crow Creek in the seeding standings. And very pivotal matchup here upcoming between Chamberlain and Miller. Should be a fun night of basketball. We're glad you're joining us for our coverage of regional high school basketball here on KPLO. And, of course, you can send us an email. My email address is darrenboyle@dakotaradiogroup.com. And you can check out our live video, our archive video. Go to YouTube and search KPLO Sports as the performers done performing, and we work our way to the second half of this contest. 19-16 is our score. Chamberlain with a 3-point advantage. And we will take a 3-minute break in return. You're listening to coverage of regional high school basketball from KPLO.
At Chamberlain Building Supply, the way we see it, every wall is a blank canvas. With one coat of Valspar Medallion paint, a room transforms. Every color brings new life, new energy, and new potential to your space. Whether it's one color or 3, it changes everything. Valspar Medallion with Colorfinity technology for one coat color that lasts. Available at Chamberlain Building Supply, 212 East G Street in Chamberlain. Stop by or call 605-734-6097.
The right nutrition, animal health, and record management is key to having a profitable cattle program. That's why you want to work with the people at Farmco, who will take the time to learn your operation and help you grow your business. We are your full-service agriculture provider of feed, seed, animal health, farm and ranching equipment built on terrific service. Get to know Farmco locally owned and serving you in Chamberlain, Platte, Winter, and east of Kimball at the Paragon. Visit us online at farmcosd.com. Farmco, feeding your future.
The future of our region lies in the young people who are involved in athletics, music, art and drama, and the many other organizations in our schools. Al's Oasis Clothing, Restaurant, and Gift Shop congratulates everyone who contributes and competes during the school year. We're proud of all you do and happy to support the many activities in our area schools. We appreciate the many young people who work part-time with us at Al's Oasis. Good luck and enjoy your high school years from all of us at Al's Oasis Clothing, Gift Shop, and Restaurant.
See Oakley Farm and Ranch Supply for all your farming and ranching needs. They offer Harper shovels and brooms, Duflex and Z-tags, calf sleds, colostrum milk replacer, and Diablo cutting blades. See them for Tartar gates, banjo fittings, and bore trailer wheels. They carry youth and adult muck boots, insulated bibs, hats, gloves, plus scarves, bandanas, snow tubes, and toboggans. Oakley Farm and Ranch Supply, open Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. and Sunday, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. North Broadway in Miller.
The Miller Press, one-stop shopping for your business. Their commercial print shop can make the business of doing business a breeze. The staff at Miller Press can help you with letterheads, printed envelopes, invoices, sales tickets, business cards, as well as other products such as napkins, silverware, to-go containers, toilet tissue, and uniforms. They do customized printing on paper and clothing. Make doing business a breeze by one-stop shopping at the Miller Press. Commercial printing, screen printing, and advertising. They do it all at the Miller Press, 114 West 3rd Street in Miller, or call 853-3575. Miller Rexall Drug is a locally owned Health Mart pharmacy. Pharmacists Trent and Travis care about their customers and provide fast, friendly, and professional pharmacy services to help you get and stay well. Medicare and all major insurances are accepted, and free delivery or mail service of prescriptions is available, along with price matching. Check out the old-fashioned soda fountain and gift card mall, their Hallmark cards, wine department, great gift selection, toy and dollar sections, photo machine, and more. Miller Rexall Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
You're listening to coverage of regional high school basketball on KPLO 94.5 FM, Reliance, Chamberlain, and Miller, and 100.5 FM in Pier Fort Pier. We are proud members of the Dakota Radio Group. With John Neff at Dakota Radio Group's world headquarters, I'm Darren Boyle. Miller with their starting five out there. To start the second half, it will be Aaron Moncourt, Kaylin Krause, Abby Kettlehunt, Katie Fernholtz, and Elise Brooks. Remember, Kaylin Krause, Abby Kettlehunt, both with 3 personal fouls to start this second half. Sorensen, Long, Sitting Bear, Anderson, and Handel starting the second half for Chamberlain. Cubs with the basketball to start in this third quarter with a 3-point lead. Avani Long, now Hannah Anderson, deep in the left corner, back out front. And into the hands of Long, now Sitting Bear, Sorensen, they'll post up Handel in traffic. Shot is up and no good. Maddie will get her own rebound. Then it's knocked away. It is loose. It is still loose. Loose some more. And Miller will come away with the basketball. And the Rustlers on the move as Kettlehunt will push it across half court. Just underway here in the third quarter. Kettlehunt, Krause on the right side, back to Kettlehunt. As Chamberlain will back into a 2-3 zone here. As the Rustlers will move the basketball around on the wing. Krause, they'll try to post up Brooks, and Elise cannot hang on, and the ball will go out of bounds. For Miller, turnover number 13, and Chamberlain will have the basketball. Early here in the third quarter. Cubs will work with it across the time stripe, right side Sorensen. Now it is Long, Handel, Sitting Bear. On the left side and back to the top of the key. It's Anderson now. To Sitting Bear, who is left open. She'll fire the 3 ball. It is up and no good. And the rebound pulled down by Miller. Here's Kaylin Krause. Katie Fernholtz across the time stripe. Draws defense, sends it up top to Kettlehunt, who will fire the 18-footer, and it's up good. Abby Kettlehunt has scored a half dozen, and it is 19-18. And here is Chamberlain, Sitting Bear to the rim. Shot is no good there. She'll leave it short. And here is Fernholtz on the move. Into the lane. A shot is off glass. Good. And just like that, Miller is out in front now by a 20-19 score. Chamberlain looking for their first points of the second half. It's Mackenzie Sorensen on the right side. Treya Sitting Bear up top. Wide open look once again. She'll try to go off glass. It's no good. Rebound pulled down by Miller. Krause with it. Kettlehunt now will lead the break across the time stripe. Moncourt. Back to the top of the key, Kettlehunt, and around the perimeter it comes. Here is Kaylin Krause. Thinks about the 3. Instead will pass off. It is Fernholtz inside. It is Fernholtz to the rim, and she is bumped, and a foul is going to be called. And it will be the first foul of the second half for Chamberlain. The personal will be on Mackenzie Sorensen, and Mackenzie will pick up her first. Miller will inbound it on the left side of the key as Abby Kettlehunt will put it in play. Here's Elise Brooks in the lane. Brooks to the rim. Shot is up, no good. Fernholtz with the offensive rebound, and Katie will put it up and in. She is in double figures now with 10 points, and it is 22-19. Miller by 3. And here is Chamberlain. Casey Gwynn just checked into the ball game. She has it at the top. Lob inside Maddie Handel, and Maddie can't hang on. And a turnover for Chamberlain is their 10th of this first half, or of this ball game. We work here in the third quarter. 5:25 remains in the third. A 22-19 lead for Miller. And here are the Rustlers. It is Kettlehunt, now Moncourt, as they look to pound it inside, but that is defended well by Chamberlain, so now it's Kettlehunt. Brooks, she'll throw the cross court to Kraus, and Kraus loses the basketball. Miller will turn it over, and here is Chamberlain heading the other way. Again, looking for their first points of the second half. Here is Long to the rim. That shot is no good, but Maddie Handel will get the offensive rebound, and another offensive rebound for Handel, and she will score the basket. And Miller's lead is down to 1. It's 22-21. Here is Fernholtz off glass. Shot is up, no good. But a foul is going to be called on Chamberlain. The personal is going to be whistled on Hannah Anderson. And Hannah will pick up her second foul. And for Chamberlain, team foul number 2 in the half as Katie Fernholtz at the line to shoot a pair of free throws. The first one is up, and it is no good. 22-21 is our score. Miller with the 1-point advantage as Fernholtz takes the second. That is up, no good. And the rebound pulled down by Chamberlain. Amelie Long pushing across the half-court stripe. Tries to bounce pass it to Maddie Handel. The ball is knocked loose and out of bounds, and it will remain with Chamberlain. As the Cubs will put it in play here. They'll throw in from deep in the right corner. Anderson with the throw in. Abney Long on the right side. Here is the skip pass. Mackenzie Sorensen back up top to Long. 4.5 minutes remain in the quarter. Here's a lob inside Casey Gwynn. Shot is up, no good. Foul is going to be called on Miller. The personal will be on Erin Moncourt, and Erin will pick up her second foul. And for Miller, their first team foul of the second half. Casey Gwynn at the free throw line. Casey off the bench for Chamberlain tonight, shooting a pair of free throws, and the first one is up, and it is no good. 22-21 is our score as Miller leads Chamberlain. Here's Gwynn's second free throw. That is up and good, and for one of the few times in this ball game we are tied, this time at 22-all. Kettlehunt across half court, and Moncourt high posted to Fernholtz. Down low Brooks. Elise off the high corner of the window, and the shot is up good. Elise Brooks now with 4 points. 24-22. Miller back out in front. We work halfway through this third quarter, and now Chamberlain will turn the basketball over. Cubs need some help. Moncourt had the ball knocked away, but wound up using her dribble to keep possession, and Abby Kettlehunt had to come back and help her out, and now Miller will settle into their front court. Kettlehunt left side of the key. Into the free throw lane and back out top. Moncourt, high post to Fernholtz. Katie in the rim, in the lane, will kick it back out. Here is Kettlehunt with a jumper that's no good. Fernholtz with the bucket. That shot is up and good. And Katie Fernholtz will score her 1,000th point of her high school career, and it's going to be an opportunity at a three-point play. The foul will be on Maddie Handel. And that will be her third personal foul. And Katie Fernholtz, just a junior. Over 1,000 points in her high school career. And before the free throw, we're going to have a timeout taken by Chamberlain. Timeout with 3:38 remaining in the third quarter. 26-22 Miller. And we're back in 30 seconds. Make it a 60-second break on KPLO.
The The staffs at Wilbur Ellis and Highmore, Blunt, and Miller wish the best of luck to the area high school sports athletes, and they're proud to bring you this game. Learning teamwork and dedication now provides great lessons for life and their wish to successful season. Just like the success the team at Wilbur Ellis strives to help their customers achieve in their farming operations. Put them to work for you. Call Blunt at 962-6161. Miller.
Back around the perimeter, Anderson. Now Ebony Long on the baseline. She'll pitch it back out front. Here is Anderson on the move on the right baseline, but bottled up well there by Fernholz. That's been a fun matchup to watch all night as Anderson trying to create some space, and Hannah is going to be called for an offensive foul. That time led with the elbow as she cleared out, and that will be her third foul, and for Chamberlain, that'll be their 11th turnover of the ball game. It will be their second turnover of this second half. 27-22 is our score as we work with 3:12 remaining in the quarter. Kettle Hut slowly across half court. Kaylin Krause on the wing left. Now up top, Elise Brooks. She'll send it back around. Here's Moncourt in the right corner. Back to Fernholz now, who will try to spin in the lane. Nice up and under move. The shot is up and no good. And the rebound pulled down by Chamberlain. Gwynn will get the rebound. Cubs will head the other way as they push across the time stripe. Anderson now will lob inside to Gwynn. Casey to the rim. Shot is blocked from behind. And a good defensive play made by Aaron Moncourt. And the Rustlers will head the other way. It is Kettle Hut to Moncourt. Aaron on the left side will go free throw circle to Brooks and back out to Kettle Hut. Now they'll go to Fernholz down low. Double covered there. Back to the free throw line, Kettle Hut. Jumper is up, no good. Kettle Hut will try to chase down the rebound. Can't get there in time. And it will go out of bounds, and it will belong to Chamberlain. Treya Settingbear will check in. Mackenzie Sorensen will check out for the Cubs as Chamberlain, again trailing by 5, will work with the basketball. Long, now Anderson, Settingbear. And back around the perimeter it comes. Long to Anderson once again. As she'll throw the skim pass, another one to Long. We're down to 20 on the shot clock. Avani will drive, and she's held up, and a foul is going to be called on Kaylin Krause. Krause with her 4th personal foul. It will be the second team foul of the half whistled on Miller. And the Rustlers will install Macy Wordle into the ball game. The sophomore played good minutes, as well as Lainey Stevens for Miller. She's a freshman. Played good minutes for the Rustlers in the first half. Here is Settingbear, open deep left corner. 3 is up, no good. Rebound Long and controlled by Chamberlain. The Cubs with another opportunity. Settingbear once again to Anderson. Top of the free throw circle. Shot is up and good by Hannah Anderson. She is in double figures with 10. A 3-point lead for Miller now at 27-24. Moncourt inside Brooks over the top of the defense, and Maddie Handel. Shot is no good. Gwen with the rebound. Now Chamberlain will push. A 3 would tie the ball game. We have not seen a 3 from either team here in this first half. We won't see one here. Gwen on the move to the rim. Shot is good. Casey Gwen will score the 2 off the Treya Settingbear assist. And it is now 27-26, back to a 1-point lead for the Rustlers as Chamberlain has scored the last 4. Fernholz in the lane, kicks it out now. It is Wordle, Kettle Hut, Moncourt, 3-ball short. Rebound tipped. It's controlled by Miller, and then it's tied up, and the jump ball will belong to the Rustlers. Miller will inbound the basketball underneath their own basket with 59 seconds remaining in the quarter. Rachel Joy will check into the ball game. Checking out will be Aaron Moncourt. 27-26 is our score. 59 seconds remain until halftime as Kettle Hut triggers the inbound. It is to Fernholz in the lane. Shot is off glass, good. Katie Fernholtz now with 15 points. And it's 29-26, 9 in the quarter for the 6'1 junior. Chamberlain just about lost the basketball on a turnover, but they'll keep possession. Here's Avani Long, free circle. Shot is up, no good. But she's bumped from behind, and a foul is going to be called on Miller. The personal will be on Macy Wordle. Macy with her first personal foul, and Chamberlain with Avani Long going to the free throw line. Avani with her first free throw attempts of the night, the first of two. Will rim in and out, no good. 29-26 is our score, as the Rustlers now with a 3-point advantage. Second free throw taken, that is up and good. Long will hit them both. 29-27 now. As Miller will push across half court, Fernholtz gets to the baseline, will try the reverse. Shot is up, no good, and the rebound, well, a foul is going to be called on Avani Long. Katie Fernholtz will go back to the free throw line for a pair of free throws, trying to extend that 2-point lead, and Katie has had a nice third quarter. She has now scored 10 in the quarter. The Rustlers with a 3-point lead now at 30-27. Mackenzie Mutzinger will check in, and Maddie Handel will check out. 31 seconds remain in quarter number 3 as Fernholtz fires a second. It is up, no good, and the Cubs will get the rebound. Here is Long, pushing it across the half-court stripe. Casey Gwynn now, as she sends it back around the perimeter. Mutzinger, dangerous cross-court pass, almost stolen, but Chamberlain has it now, and then a foul committed by Miller, and it's on Macy Wordle. Wordle's second personal foul, and for Miller, team foul number 4 of this second half. Cubs will put it in play with 17 seconds remaining in the quarter. The shot clock was reset, and now we're going to have a whistle. We're going to have an illegal screen called on Chamberlain away from the ball, and it's Anna Anderson that will be called for the push-off, the illegal screen, and that will be her 4th foul. And that is another turnover for Chamberlain. That is their 13th of this ball game. So now Miller has an opportunity to close out the quarter. It is Fernholtz to Wordle. Up top, Macy with a 3. Shot is up, no good. Rebound, Chamberlain. And that is the end of the third quarter. Scoreboard comes to you from Darren Boyle Sales. I have a good selection of new and used farm equipment, including a good selection of new and used bale processors at my lot on Sale Barn Road in Fort Pierre. You can check out all the information at DarrenBoyleSales.com. 30-27 Miller. And we'll take a 1-minute break and return on KPLO.
Man, what are you doing?
Well, you know, I got in that fender bender last week, and I have a great idea. I'm going to wrap my car in bubble wrap. I can't get hurt that way.
Oh, no. It doesn't work that way.
It doesn't?
No, it doesn't work that way. Get that dent fixed. Advanced Collision and Repair, 1022 East 3rd Street in Miller. Call 893-0190 for Advanced Collision and Repair, and put down the bubble wrap.
Don't spend hours waiting at a dealership purchasing your vehicle. Jan Bussey Ford knows your time is valuable. Make the quick trip to Highmore for a no-hassle, quick buying experience. Why shop with Jan Bussey Ford? Well, they're a family-owned and operated business for over 130 years now. They offer a low-pressure atmosphere with friendly and helpful staff. Visit them today. And if you can't make it in, view their entire inventory of new Ford vehicles, Kawasaki ATVs, trailers, and quality pre-owned vehicles online at PioneerGarage.com. Experience a different kind of buying experience at Jan Bussey and Highmore, building partnerships for life.
Chamberlain had the basketball as we start the fourth quarter. They work it inside, and another jump ball is called. This time Miller will get the basketball in the alternating possession, and that is another turnover for Chamberlain, their 14th of the ball game. And Miller will have the basketball and a 3-point advantage, 30-27, as we get to work here in this fourth quarter. With John Neff at Dakota Radio Group's world headquarters, I'm Darren Boyle. Kettle Hunt, Fernholtz, now Brooks, back to Fernholtz as around the perimeter we come. Corner 3 from Aaron Moncourt is up and good. And Miller with good ball movement will knock down their first 3 of the ball game, and it comes from the 5'4 senior Aaron Moncourt, and it's 33-27. A 6-point lead is the biggest lead either team has had. And here Mackenzie Mutzinger on a drive and a foul on Rachel Joy, and that will be her second personal foul. And that will be That will be her second personal foul and the fifth team foul on Miller. Here's Treya Sitting Bear for three. Shot is no good. The rebound to Maddie Handel. Maddie can't finish. And Miller will come away with the rebound. The Rustlers will push it the other way. With a minute gone here in the fourth quarter, Miller will work with a 6-point advantage. As Miller will get the basketball inside on the baseline, it's Rachel Joy, and Rachel will draw a foul. The personal going to go on Treya Sitting Bear, I believe, as we wait for it to come up on the scoreboard. It will be the 7th team foul for Chamberlain. Mackenzie Mutzinger actually will be whistled for the personal. It's her first, and Rachel Joy at the free throw line to shoot two. The first is up and good. 34-27, Miller with a 7-point advantage as the Rustlers trying to put together another string of victories. They have a lot of basketball to be played over the next 2 or 3 weeks, as Miller just playing their 8th ball game of the season here, where most teams are in the double digits. Chamberlain playing their 10th game of the season. Joy will hit the second free throw, and here is Chamberlain trying to get the ball inside. Maddie Handel has the ball knocked away. Rustlers will head the other way. They have an 8-point lead now. It is Brooks inside and another tie-up, and this time the ball will belong to Chamberlain, and that is a turnover for the Rustlers and a timeout taken. Miller will take a timeout here, a full timeout with 6:34 remaining. 35-27 Rustlers, and we're back in 1 minute on KPLO.
When you're looking for the deal that's right for you, and you want the best quality and service too, I'm gonna tell you about the place that you should try, and this will be the only place where you buy.
Looking for affordable auto insurance coverage? KPI Insurance has the deals that are right for you. We can insure all cars and all drivers regardless of age or driving record. Call Kevin or Kelly today at 234-2323. KPI Insurance, located in Chamberlain and online at kpiinsurance.com.
Let's celebrate what a wonderful community we live in. At First Dakota, that's something we do every day. At First Dakota, we reinvest in our communities by helping friends and neighbors start businesses, run family farms, purchase homes, finance college, and build financial security. Come to First Dakota, the first community bank in the Dakota Territory. At First Dakota, our experience is the difference. First Dakota in Chamberlain, member FDIC.
With John Neff at Dakota Radio Group's World Headquarters, I'm Darren Boyle as we work here in the fourth quarter. It is a 35-27 lead for Miller as Miller uses their first timeout of the ball game. Chamberlain, they have 3 timeouts to use as Avani Long will freelance on the baseline, and Avani is fouled. Let's see. Thought she was going to get free throws for a moment, but it does not appear to be the case as Elise Brooks will be whistled for her second foul. And we will see Kaylin Krause check in and Rachel Joy will check out. Chamberlain will put the basketball in play. They need points. It has been a while since they scored. And here's a Taylor Toring three that is up and no good. And the rebound pulled down by the Rustlers as they have an 8-point lead. 35-27. We have played 2 minutes here in quarter number 3. Moncor on the move. Bounce pass Krause. Now it is Fernholz back up top. And it is Brooks with a baseline jumper. It's up, no good. Rebound Chamberlain. Foul on Miller as the personal will be on Erin Moncor. And Erin with her third foul. And both teams now over the foul limit, so we'll be in the bonus for the remainder. And we'll head to the other end. Free throws taken, and it will be Avani Long who will shoot the front end of a 1-and-1. Avani with 3 points. 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Free throw will rim in and out, no good. And Miller will get the rebound. 35-27. An 8-point lead for Miller, which is their biggest lead of the ballgame. Moncor with the basketball at the top as they go now to the left side. It's Katie Fernholz back out front, Kettle Hunt. Abby will swing it to the right side now. Kaylin Krause on the wing. And back to the top of the key. Making that zone defense of Chamberlain's move around. Miller will run the shot clock down into single digits. Now it's Moncor with a corner three. It's front ironed and no good. And the rebound pulled down by Chamberlain. And the Cubs are going to have to start forcing things a little bit as they bring it across half court. And we're going to have a whistle and a foul on Miller, and it's on Marin Moncor, and that will be personal foul number 4 for her. And Chamberlain will get opportunities at the free throw line. Another front end of a 1-and-1 for Ebony Long. The first is no good. And the rebound to Miller. So the Rustlers with an 8-point lead and 5:17 remaining. So we work here in the fourth quarter. Miller with a 5-2 record. Chamberlain sits at 4-5. As both teams jockeying for position in Region 6A. Chamberlain kind of mid-pack. Miller took over the number 1 overall seed after they knocked off Crow Creek on Tuesday night. Here's Kaylin Kraus right side. High post it comes. It is Brooks. Back to Kraus now, who will fake the 3 and drive. Sends it back to the top. 8 on the shot clock as Moncor will deal. Shot is blocked as Maddie Handel makes the defensive play. Chamberlain will head the other way, but they have not scored in a while. In fact, they have not scored here in this fourth quarter, and it was with about 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter the last time they scored points. So a lengthy offensive dry spell for Chamberlain. It needs to end in a hurry. Here's Maddie Handel with an open look for 3, and that's up and good. Maddie Handel from downtown, and she has scored 14. 35-30 Miller, and a timeout Chamberlain with 4:23 remaining. We'll take a 1-minute break and return. This is Regional High School basketball from KPLO.
Imagine what it would look like if we didn't have companies to haul away our unwanted things. Take a second, think about that. Not a pretty picture, is it? Byrie Brothers in Chamberlain can and does clean up that picture. They're here to help you with your disposal needs. Whether it's weekly pickup of household trash or you have a special project that needs a large container, Byrie Brothers will help you with what you need done. Give them a call at 234-5771. 234-5771. At Byrie Brothers in Chamberlain, satisfaction is guaranteed or double your garbage back. Call today. Great Western Bank in Chamberlain reminds you they're committed and ready to lend, staying flexible to put your situation first. With all the local decisions and personal attention of a hometown community bank. It's the best of both little and big. Bank on your time with their online and mobile banking. See the staff at Great Western Bank, located at 101 East King in Chamberlain. Making life great. Member FDIC.
We have 4:23 remaining, and dare I say regulation. 35-30 is our score. As Miller has the lead, Miller has the basketball. Chamberlain will set up full court pressure. The Rustlers handle it as they cross half court. Here's Katie Fernholtz in the lane. Shot is up and good, and that is the gamble that Chamberlain has. If they can't get a steal in the backcourt, they cannot get back quick enough for Katie Fernholtz, who scores another 2, and she has had a big second half. And here's Casey Gwynn with the look from the right side. Shot is up, no good. Rebound pulled down by Miller as the Rustlers will work with it. Here's Abby Kettlehunt, Aaron Moncor with it. They go back to the top of the key. Kaylin Kraus, who will go down the lane. Kraus to the rim, and a strong move and a smart play made by Kaylin Kraus. If they're going to double and triple on Fernholtz, then she's going to have a path to the basket, and she scores her first 2 of the ball game. Here's Albany Long with a quick jumper that is up and no good. Rebound pulled down by Miller, and now the Rustlers can work the clock a little. Everything in their favor. They have the basketball. They have the lead, and also they have the foul situation to work with. They can shoot free throws for the remainder. Here's a Kettlehunt corner 3 that is up and no good. Rebound pulled down by Chamberlain, and now things are getting to the point where the Cubs need to start making a move as Hannah Anderson will launch a 3, and that is up and good, and that'll help. The second 3 of the fourth quarter for Chamberlain, and it's now 39-33. A 6-point ball game, and now a timeout's going to be taken by Miller. The Rustlers will have 3 timeouts remaining. Chamberlain has 2 timeouts left for the final 2:47 of this fourth quarter. 39-33 Miller. And we're back in 30 seconds on KPLO.
Chamberlain Building Supply and Mid-Continent Cabinetry are leaders in the kitchen cabinetry and bath vanity market. Mid-Continent has a variety of kitchen cabinets and vanities to fit any need, specializing in custom cabinets, painted cabinets, glazed cabinets, and more, with styling aligned with modern, updated home fashions. Get the look you want for your home with Mid-Continent Cabinetry and Chamberlain Building Supply, 212 East G Street in Chamberlain. Stop by or call them at 605-734-6097.
Timeouts are brought to you by Hutch's Cafe and Lounge in Presho. And your next timeout, stop by Hutch's Cafe and Lounge for a great meal and beverage. Here is Miller, Kaylin Kraus, with a tough pass from the right side to the left. As the Rustlers will move the basketball around. Now to 10 on the shot clock. Moncourt for 3. That'll rim out in and out, no good. Chamberlain will get the rebound. Cubs will try to force as they work the other way. Long in traffic. Shot is off glass and good. Avani Long making a smart play there to get to the rim. She'll score the 2, and it's a 2-possession game as we work to 2 minutes remaining. It is Moncourt. Now Joy in the paint. Shot is up, no good. Rebound pulled down by Taylor Torrey, and then Kaylin Kraus will steal the basketball, and then she is going to be called for a foul. And for Kaylin, that will be her 5th personal foul. And Elise Brooks will check into the ball game. It will be the 9th team foul for Miller and for Chamberlain. An opportunity here to score points without the clock moving. It will be a 1-and-1 situation for Taylor Torring, the junior, making her first trip to the free throw line. The first is up good. 39-36 is our score. We have 2:01 remaining in this ball game. Chance to make it a 2-point ball game with the free throw from Torring, and that is nothing but net. 39-37. The Miller lead, which was 5 points not long ago, is down to a 2-point advantage. As Katie Fernholz will handle the basketball, Miller will bring it across half court. Now it is Kettlehutt, Moncourt. Behind the arc, they will go high post. Here is Elise Brooks trying to find Fernholz in the baseline. Katie made a tough catch but had nowhere to go with it, so she'll bring it back out. Now it's Kettlehutt on the move. She'll fire. Shot is no good. Joy with the rebound. Didn't touch the rim, so shot clock was not reset. So it's Fernholz inside, and it is Moncourt to the rim. That shot is blocked. Chamberlain will head the other way, and here is Anderson trying to get it inside. Ball is tipped and out of bounds, and it is off Chamberlain. And the Cubs will turn it over for the 15th time tonight as Miller will have the basketball. A minute 23 remains in the ball game. It is 39-37. Chamberlain trailing Miller by 2 as the ball got into the lobby and had to be tracked down. And now Miller breaking pressure. They get it into their front court, and we're going to have another timeout taken by the Rustlers. They'll have 2 timeouts remaining. This will be a full timeout with a minute 19 left in the fourth quarter. It is 39-37 Miller, and we're pausing for 30 seconds on KPLO.
When it comes to planting, go to the people who know seed. Farmco in Chamberlain. They are your Pioneer dealer with a full line of seed corn, soybeans, sunflowers, and milo. They have grass seeds available in any variety. Farmco has a feed cleaner right at the store. Tony and his team can help you with all your seed needs and is a full-service provider of animal health, farming, and ranching equipment. Depend on them for expert advice and products to make your operation successful. Farmco in Chamberlain, Platte, Winter, and Kimball. Dedicated to earning your business.
With John Neff at Dakota Radio Group's World Headquarters, I'm Darren Boyle. Don't forget, we have the second game of our doubleheader. The boys of Miller and Chamberlain will take the floor here momentarily, and they will battle to try to, both teams looking for their 4th win of the season. And as we mentioned, you can throw the records out for both of these teams. We knew that coming in, as Miller off to a nice start this season. But Chamberlain, they've battled hard in this ball game, and it's a 2-possession game, and Miller taking a timeout here to set things. It is Fernholz now. Kettlehutt on the right wing. Fernholz with 15 on the shot clock. Rustlers will move it around. Here is Elise Brooks, Aaron Moncourt with the dribble and back to the free throw circle. Here is Brooks, and now Fernholz will operate. She has nowhere to go. 3 seconds, 2. Kettlehutt will have to create, and a foul is going to be called. Not a shooting foul, instead a blocking foul, and it's going to be on Taylor Torring. And Taylor will pick up her first personal foul. And Miller was able to take a good chunk of time off the clock, and now an opportunity here for 1-and-1 free throws as Abby Kettlehunt will put the first one up, and it is good. And that is a big free throw to make it a 3-point lead at 40-37. Second free throw would make it a 2-possession game with 49 seconds remaining, and that free throw is money. 41-37 Miller. As Chamberlain brings the basketball across half court, and once they cross the time stripe, a timeout taken by the Cubs with 46 seconds remaining in the ball game. It's 41-37. Chamberlain down to one timeout remaining. And we'll take another 30-second break and return on KPLO.
The future of our region lies in the young people who are involved in athletics, music, art and drama, and the many other organizations in our schools. Al's Oasis Clothing, Restaurant, and Gift Shop congratulates everyone who contributes and competes during the school year. We're proud of all you do and happy to support the many activities in our area schools. We appreciate the many young people who work part-time with us at Al's Oasis. Good luck and enjoy your high school years from all of us at Al's Oasis Clothing, Gift Shop, and Restaurant.
Timeouts are brought to you by Hutch's Cafe and Lounge in Presho. And your next timeout, stop by Hutch's Cafe and Lounge in Presho for a great meal and beverage. 41-37 is our score as Miller hangs on to a 4-point lead. Chamberlain may try to go 2 for 1 here possession-wise as they take a timeout. They have one timeout remaining. Miller has 2 timeouts left to use. As Miller will come out and set up full court, or will set up man-to-man defense. As Chamberlain will work here, here's Avonnie Long. Out front, Casey Gwynn. She'll fire from 18. Shot is up and no good. A rebound pulled down by Miller, and now Chamberlain needs to get out there and foul quickly, and that will be team foul number 9 as the foul committed by Toring, and that will be the 9th team foul, as we said, and Abby Kettlehunt at the free throw line. This will be the final 1-and-1 situation of the ball game for Miller. A chance to seal the deal as Kettlehunt will put the first up and good, and she'll have another one here. That makes it a 5-point ball game with 30 seconds remaining. Trea Sittingbear will check in. Casey Gwynn will check out. Both teams battled with turnovers in the first half of this ball game as Kettlehunt hits the second free throw. And that makes it a 6-point lead once again, but both teams have cleaned that up in the second half. We'll talk about that during our postgame. Here's Sittingbear with a runner. That is up no good, and then Miller got the rebound and then lost it. And a turnover and an easy 2 for Maddie Handel. It's now 43-39. Miller will put it in play, and then a foul in the backcourt committed by Chamberlain, and will head the other way for more free throws. Foul on Avonnie Long will be her second. Free throws here. I believe that is Erin Moncourt at the line. And Moncourt will shoot 2 as Miller is in the double bonus. And free throw number 1 is good. 44-39 is our score. We have 14.7 seconds remaining. Miller looks to be going on their way to picking up victory number 6 on the season. As the free throw is up, no good. Chamberlain will have to head the other way. It is Long up top as she tries to look for a shooting lane, but good defense by Miller. Now it's Sittingbear out front. Ball is knocked into the backcourt, and Hannah Anderson will track it down. And as all of this happens, Chamberlain does not get a shot off in the final seconds of the ball game, and Miller will win this contest by a final of 44-39. And our scoreboard comes to you from Darren Boyle Sales. Check out the large selection of new and used farm equipment available at the lot on Sale Barn Road in Fort Pierre. Don't forget to check out DarrenBoyleSales.com. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back to wrap up game number 1. You're listening to coverage of regional high school basketball from KPLO.
And now, words of advice from a South Dakota.
You did check out the miscellaneous section, didn't you? How many times? 2. Yeah, we did well then. So 2. The dancers, we did right by the dancers. Great. 9, 10, 11. I'm ready whenever you are, I guess. I got things added up. Give it to this one. How long do you want in between? Probably 5 minutes or so. Yeah, sounds good. Make sure you get a weather in.
When you think of insurance, think of KPI Insurance because we've got the deals that are right for you. At KPI, we understand the importance of having reliable coverage, and that's why we represent an extensive portfolio of national insurance companies, and we give you choices. Call us at 234-2323, KPI Insurance, for all of your insurance needs.
Well, a very entertaining first game of our doubleheader here tonight. Chamberlain led through the second and third quarter, but the Rustlers, who led in the opening quarter, were able to get the lead back midway through quarter number 3. They outscored Chamberlain 14-8 in that third quarter. They outscored them 14-12 in the fourth, and they win this ball game by a final of 44-39. Miller now will improve their record to 6-2 on the season, where Chamberlain will drop to 4-6. Let's look at individual scoring in this ball game. First off, for the Chamberlain Cubs, they were led by 2 double-figure scorers. Maddie Handel with 16 points tonight, Hannah Anderson with 13, Avani Long with 5, Casey Gwynn with 3, and Taylor Toring with 2. 5 bench points scored by Chamberlain in this ball game. Chamberlain goes to the free throw line 20 times, and they wind up hitting just 11 of 20 from the free throw line as the Cubs struggled from the stripe in the second half. Both teams with a ton of turnovers in the first half, but both teams clean that up. Chamberlain finishes the ball game with 15 turnovers in the ball game tonight. For the Miller Rustlers, they were led by Katie Fernholz, who scored 18 points, Abby Kettlehut with 10, 4 points for Erin Moncourt, 4 points for Elise Brooks, and 2 points for Kaylin Kraus, who started the night and replaced Savannah Gale Schlechter, who injured an ankle yesterday. And Kraus with 2 as all 5 starters score for the Rustlers. Miller also got 6 points off their bench. Lainey Stevens with 2, Macy Wordle with 2, and Rachel Joy with 2 points in the ball game. Stevens and Wordle in particular played big minutes in the first half for Miller, as the Rustlers got themselves in a little bit of foul trouble as Abby Kettlehut and Kaylin Kraus had to set for extended periods in the first half, but both players were able to regroup and play much of the second half. Kaylin Kraus did wind up fouling out about midway through the fourth quarter, but the only player lost to fouls for either team, as Miller wins this one by a final of 44-39. Miller goes to the free throw line 13 times in the ball game tonight. The Rustlers now went 9 of 13 from the free throw line. We talked about turnovers in the first half. Miller with 12 first half turnovers. They finished the ball game with 16, so the Rustlers turn it over just 4 times in the third and fourth quarters of this ball game. 44-39 is our final. It's time for our KPLO Midwest Cooperative Player of the Game, and before we name our Player of the Game, let's hear from the folks at Midwest Cooperatives.
Did you know that CHS Midwest Cooperative Autumn Rewards provides qualified customers 0% interest, and you don't have to give up any cash or volume discounts? That's right. At CHS Midwest Cooperative, we're working with you to provide lasting success. Customers receive full cash and volume discounts on industry-leading genetics, seed treatments, plus 0%. Your CHS Midwest Cooperative agronomist is ready to help you build a plan for success in 2019. Why wait? Contact CHS Midwest Cooperative today to learn more.
Well, we look at the Player of the Game nominees on the Chamberlain side. They had 2 double-figure scores. Maddie Handel led the way for the Cubs. She scored 16 points tonight, and she was a factor on the offensive glass for Chamberlain, especially in the first half of the ball game. Hannah Anderson, she finished with 13 points for Chamberlain tonight. On the Miller side, Abby Kettlehut in double figures as she scored 10 points in the ball game. We mentioned bench production from Lanny Stevens and Macy Wordle for Miller. We'll give them some mention in our Player of the Game segments, but in the end, we're going to go with Katie Fernholz as our Player of the Game. She scored 12 of her 18 points in the second half. She passed the 1,000 point total in her high school career in the second half of the ball game as well. And hey, that's player of the game worthy. Katie Fernholtz of the Miller Rustlers, our KPLO Midwest Cooperative Player of the Game. Well, one more game will come here in our second game of our doubleheader. The matchup between Miller and Chamberlain's boys is about 17 minutes away from getting underway. We'll take about a 5-minute break, and we'll return, and we'll get that ball game, set the stage of that ball game for you. For now, we'll send it to John Neff at Dakota Radio Group's World Headquarters.